Good morning. It's Thursday, June 14th, 2012. This is a Android app called Cyberwire. It is an OpenTransact app for making payments, listing payments, and it can talk to any provider, and we'll see two of them today that support OpenTransact and associated protocols like dynamic client registration. So let's begin. Um, right now, we can see there are no assets configured, and we can verify that by going into the settings and listing our assets, and there are none. So if we try to list our assets right here by clicking there, it'll tell us first we need to enter an asset provider. So let's do that. This is our first asset provider we're going to use. It uses the OS currency software and OAuth implementation by Pele. And you can see the progress dialog's a little verbose. We'll see that through the screencast, but that's just for the benefit of the open standards nerds. So I'm going to authorize the mobile app to access the asset provider. And then we're going to snarf the authorization code. It pops up there. We'll fetch the token, fetch the wallet, and then the wallet lets us populate our asset list. And so we have hours or bailouts. Let's try bailouts. And then you can see our balance here. We got that from the wallet. And then we list our transactions. Here we can see the negative ones are payments, and then the positive ones are payments we've received, and the counterparty for each transaction there. So that's how that works. And then before we try making a payment, let's try a different provider using different software to see interoperability with a different provider. So we'll go back to the menu down here, and there's Add Provider. And I've just set up this one called Coffee Bucks. And it uses the same protocols. And then now we use this little web client in the Android app to do the authorization page. The Android app could, be sneaky and steal, say when we're logging in, steal our password. So, what's the good of OAuth? And, that is a concern. However, this code's open source, so we know that it's not being sneaky or anything, and it's doing OAuth right. So I'll go ahead and approve this again. And then there's our authorization code, and we get our wallet. And now we'll see two more assets. We got Canyon Arrows and Coffee Bucks. So let's choose Coffee Bucks. And the idea here is maybe a coffee house as it's running its own asset provider. We'll list the transactions, and then we can spend coffee bucks at the coffee house. Or we can let's make a payment to somebody, give them 10 coffee bucks worth of credits. So pay this guy, give him 10 coffee bucks. Say here's a gift certificate for coffee. So let's see if we can send him some coffee bucks. All right, now notice the balance didn't change, and that's because the balance came from the wallet, and we're not updating that in real time. But if we go list our transactions, we do fetch that in real time, and now we can see our last transaction there. This provider is running Novumataki's OAuth, RAC OAuth 2, which is different from Pele. So we've demonstrated interoperability, and then for fetching, we use the same user info that OpenID Connect uses, but we're not really using OpenID Connect, but have use the same format anyway. And so there's your first draft of a OpenTransact Android app, and would love to hear any constructive criticism you've got, and definitely learn some things, and I'll try to put the technical details in the notes with the screencast. Thanks.